Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 33 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time, we finished up the investigation for the first part of this chapter. And let me tell you, it's just convoluted, just the whole trunk of the car, and just everything, ugh. And we are just getting started, let me tell you. Things will only get more convoluted from here on out. But let's just get started with the trial. Pretty much the only straightforward section of this chapter. Courtroom number 9. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Scott. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. I haven't been in court since Edgeworth's trial. It's been a while now. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable act. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. In my car! In my car! Of all the cars in the parking lot, why did she choose mine?
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashes with her life. And she is going to be paid for the dry cleaning of getting the blood out of my trunk. Literally! Now I can't buy groceries because the bags will be stained with blood! Sorry, I said one thing. There was a witness to a crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen. Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down.
And for you, I have a Fiesta bowl.
Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts! I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Why the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name! Profession! Now!
Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I am the cough-up queen.
Yes. Speaking of which, remember that music? Remember back a few episodes back when I stated that it's a crying shame that my co-writer and we didn't write a parody of Dancing Queen with Angel Starr, how we instead went with Mayan Burger Queen? Well, I brought it up and now I'm tasked with writing that one. So yippee! And this will probably be the scenario that it is. Just Angel Starr introducing herself to Edgeworth and basically Edgeworth getting pissed off just that she's not saying her name.
Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up! Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Mr. Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Oh! I know who you are.
Cough-up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. A long time no see.
But very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Scott. Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot of the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with a knife. knife and went to drive the body out. And
out of curiosity, like, does that wall retract inwards? Because, frankly, I'm not sure how the car would get out unless those spots move, but still, it's kind of confusing how that would operate. I mean, how do you get into your spot?
Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
The floor plan. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on the principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, are they talking about me? No one loves you, Phoenix. That is until Apollo comes on the scene. In that case, Apollo just absorbs all the hatred. Witness account.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my filing home detective instincts working.
Just Lana, so fierce. Like, look at Lana in that picture. It's like, just Lana's on the prowl.
Then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car.
My car is not garish!
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of her knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed in Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. I watch Monty Python on the weekends.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. And before you ask, no, I'm not gonna have Emma be dragged down into the weekend obsessed bog that Kokichi resides in.
But there's always room in the weekend obsession bog because we love the weekends.
Okay. I believe that it's going to be the autopsy report. Oh yeah, one knife wound. Oh, okay. Yeah, a single stab wound. I just want to press this one. It's one of those you have to do it. How do you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence to crime in CzarThwomp. You cannot read bullcrap. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
And then meanwhile in the PIC meeting room, just Blaze like,
What? Is someone talking about me because my ears are burning? That or Sebastian's doing something stupid. I think it's the latter. I know it's the latter. Miss Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired?
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well, you may continue, Miss Star.
I was on my way,
blah blah blah, and something perhaps it was my family home detective instincts working. Actually, I want to press this one as well. By Garrett's car, you mean
Mr. Edgeworth's car? Yes.
But Mr. Edgeworth's.
Incidentally, the knife which the victim was stabbed with was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Who wasn't it?
Indeed it was! What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant.
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain.
And I can always call. But I can endure. Witness, in your testimony, you could say the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you're a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I will give you 5 STDs. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I heard that tagline everywhere. You could call it plagiarism.
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
Who is she, James Bond? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging around your neck. This is my first time seeing this photograph.
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. Especially one who wears pink.
It's maroon!
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Crime photo added. Uh-oh, this is unmistakably Lana Skye. Sir, what was the defendant doing at this time?
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her hand.
Her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 10 centimeters long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? This is your knife after all.
Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise.
You can't tantalize their ability to kill an egg. I mean a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Okay. Sorry, just want to check things. No prints. Okay. Press. Tell me, the court, why you didn't try to stop this crime? You did see her raise that knife to strike, no? The defendant has a point. The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late?
Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
It's only a push for Mr. Wright. He can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
That's pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we?
For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that.
Yes, deliver the lunchbox. This boyfriend. He's the detective.
Not that boyfriend. The security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Could have joined the yet another boyfriend position still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunch, thanks.
Note to self, the judges had to think before replying.
The
security guard room is in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. Cafe security. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in the B block.
So she's in the B block when she witnessed the crime.
Okay. You sensed something. You're saying you had a premonition of the murder.
It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes, it was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's instinct, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet hanging with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
I, of course, am hard yellow, sharp as a tack.
I bet you stink too.
In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
Yes, one knife, and then she thrust the knife into the chest. Okay, I pressed everything. Okay. I'm sorry, this is just one case where it's just a pain. Okay. Okay. Yep, Yep, you have the purse here. It's just sometimes you're not sure. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife.
As I've already said, yes. I swear on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Guy not holding a knife? Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection! Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we? It is you who need to be more careful, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was all taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. How can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Huh?
See that dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat? It's a black and white.
It's a black and white photograph. Yes, it's hard to tell, but that could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. Nope, no problem, except with you.
Mr. Wright, are you going to sit here and take that kind of abuse?
Phoenix has been taking that abuse for years. You got better than no problem! Now that you mentioned it, I see no problem here, other than myself.
Mr. Wright, you just can't let him walk all over you, but that's just sad!
Feeling sad, Mr. Wright? Perhaps a special lover's lunchbox would cheer you up.
Love! It's the Usami special! Well, that was a waste of time. Let's continue with the testimony. Perhaps I should have dug a little deeper. What? Oh, great. Right, now I have to redo this. Never fool around unless you want love and sadness. Yes, you gotta do this. Doing this. Edgeworth, his blood splatter, his points, his sneer. Yes, blood splatter, everything blood on the plow, blood on the ground. Okay. Objection! Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering a jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understood, but good advice.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot.
And then meanwhile, Keebo in the diagram of you, he's feeling a negative feeling. He's like, just electricity short circuit. What's wrong, Keebo? I felt a disturbance. As if someone was being robophobic. She killed that pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. You act like robots, have no conscience or soul. You are robophobic. This is why you were fired for robophobia. Oh great, now it's this again. Damn it. Premeditated murder. How do you know? CzarThwomp kept it as words. This is how dare you reduced him to, Phoenix. Look what you've done to him, Wright. Look what you've done. You've broken CzarThwomp. Look at the chief prosecutor's hand in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those? It was not premeditated. She would not be wearing those gloves. The glove fits. Ergo, we shall not acquit. The juice shall be loose, Wright. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
Okay. Basically, Edgeworth's knife. Present! If she had planned, she had brought her own knife. Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunch for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk of his pink car.
Indeed, it's right, and my car is not pink, it is red! It's a Porsche!
The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belongs to that prosecutor there! The defendant is the chief prosecutor of the district, right?
Mommy, I prosecute bad people!
Don't you? Okay, kid, you want to mess or you want to tussle with me? Edgeworth goes in the gallery. You think I'm a bad person? You want to see bad people? Come to my family reunion. You will see madness. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you say that last guy planned the murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she now also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
Oh.
What even was that noise?
Order, order, order!
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
Hey! Your sister will not be free while I'm on the case. Look at my smirk! Look at my sneer! Right! I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie!
Edgeworth brings his sunglasses down, and Gumshoe, he comes out with a blowtorch. Burn! What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But what this shoots a whole premeditated theory. Oh, are you Sebastian? You can't pronounce words! Bow! Aye, that's right, you get a bow! I'm mindful of corn in your ass. I am using bow, like what a lamb makes, which is what you're going to become because you're going to the slaughterhouse, right? Where you will be made into a lunch. The lunch of defeat is cake of defeat.
I don't even know what that was. I am so sorry.
The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, last guy, murdered a detective with a knife. That's the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. That was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been worrying?
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you?
My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. You're telling that to the king of logic, to the logical god of chess and case solving. Hell, Edgeworth is freaking the Deus Ex Machina of this universe. Literally, he is Edgeworth Ex Machina. You will see in pretty much every sequel of this series, Edgeworth Ex Machina. Really now? Angel's deduction.
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge a knife in again and again.
What is with this woman's robophobia? She is by far worse than that bigoted hydraulic press. Literally, Keebo's gonna burst through the dimensional fabric. He's gonna come into this universe. He's gonna mess stuff up because of all these robophobic comments that this woman's making.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I order pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? I will kill him for snack money!
Just like if you fail at forensic scientist, do you plan on killing your boss later? Yeah, because really, we all know in Apollo Justice, Emma was planning to kill Clavier at least 3 times. She's planning on beating him to death with one of his guitars. One of his many guitars. Those jokes are gonna come. They will come soon enough, trust me. But not next series. Not next series. I am actually gonna have gaps. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. We'll complete this cross-examination and we'll end it for this episode. Thankfully, this one's very straightforward. Anyways, first off, we're going to go to the robophobic comment right here. And we are going to present the autopsy report. You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that!
Are you testing me?
Then I shall test you, which we'll do in the next episode. Anyways, I really appreciate that you still coming to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you later. Bye!